Hello, my beauties. This is Dr. V. Welcome back to Live Tarot. And today we are doing a pick a card reading that is going to be asking the question of spirit so we can get answers for all of you who have been in some form of struggle or separation from your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved. We're asking the question, do they miss you? How are they truly feeling about you, about this connection? We're also going to be asking what is blocking them from communicating with you at this time. And we're going to get specific messages from their deepest heart, from their highest self, from them to you. And then we're going to end with, this was popular last time, so I'm going to do it again using this deck right here to answer your most pressing question. So keep that in mind. If you have a question about your situation and you would like to have a quick answer, we are going to do that at the end of each of these readings. So make sure that you stay with me for the entire reading. Now, if you are new to this channel, I want to give you a big welcome and let you know that you have come to the right place. If you are looking for clarity and confidence as you move forward in either uniting or reuniting with that special person. And my name is Dr. V, and I am just absolutely passionate about supporting you on this journey. So without further ado, let's get right into your card choices. Now, please do remember that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with your unique situation. So I say you can pick card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, pile. And if it works for you, you can pick all of them or any combination of them and just pick out the messages that work for your situation and leave the rest. Now, if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique and special journey, that's what a private reading would be for. And if you'd like to have one with me, the link to that is in the box below. So I've added crystals to each of these piles if they help you to choose. So what you want to do right now is maybe close your eyes, take a deep breath, get really cozy, and see which one of these you feel most intuitively guided to. So your pile number 1 is the purple crystal. Your pile number 2 is the orange crystal, and your pile number 3 is the green crystals. So relax, sit back, and enjoy your reading. Okay, my beauties who chose the purple stone, here is your reading. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. What a beautiful first card to get. I get so happy when I see that. All right, so we're going to go in deep right now on what your love is thinking and feeling about you and this connection. We're going to be looking at what may be blocking them at this time from coming forward or contacting you. We're also going to get specific messages from their higher self, from their deepest heart. And then we're going to go ahead and end with answering your most pressing question about this connection. So let's take a look here at the energies that are coming through. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that your person misses you dearly. Okay, so that's the first answer, right? To the main question that we're asking today, which is that if you or they have had to step away from this connection, or if you're having some sort of tension in this connection, do they miss you because you have not been interacting in the same way that you were before? And so the first clear answer to that is yes, absolutely yes, they miss you very, very much. Okay, so here what I'm feeling is that the question is not love here. The question is not whether they love you or not, because they really, really do. The question here is some form of obstacles that are coming through in various different ways for some of you here. So there is one aspect of this that is coming through very clearly to me, is that many of you are struggling through some sort of a third party situation. One of the things I love this deck. One of the things I don't like about it is that in the lovers, they have included a third jealous person here who's kind of casting an evil eye on this couple. And I kind of never liked that, because to me, the lovers should just be you and your beloved, right? But I feel like for when this comes up in this deck, there is a specific message here. I feel that there is either somebody who is casting some sort of like an evil eye on this connection. And remember, it doesn't have to be a third party as in a romantic party. This could be, mom doesn't like you guys being together, dad doesn't like you being together, his or yours, siblings, friends, exes, ex-spouses, ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends, right? It's just the idea of a negative energy that is involved in this and maybe creating problems, obstacles, or drama. So definitely for some of you, that is the case. And for some of you, I'm also feeling that this person may be some sort of an ex or an ex-spouse, because we're getting the Hierophant in reverse. So this tells me that for some of you, your person is trying to leave a marriage or has already left a marriage. They are either in some kind of divorce situation. Either they have started the proceedings or they're about to start them, or they may be coming to an end, but there are still issues and obstacles that are in the way that have been really difficult for the two of you as a couple to navigate here. And like I said, for many of you, that person that they have left or are trying to leave or are making the decision to leave is also there as that third party right here. So I feel for many of you, you are struggling with this situation. But your person has definitely been kind of getting very distracted by it. Okay, so now for some of you who are not, for those of you who are not in third party situations, I feel that there has definitely been other types of struggles in this connection. And to me, these are struggles that are coming out of this kind of unconventional kind of lifestyle that I think your person wants. As in, like, you may have had some sort of an issue with commitment, as in, I'm feeling for some of you that the way you look at commitment or what commitment means to you may not be what it means to your person. As in, you may think that commitment is something as like, I would like a real marriage, I would like a wedding, I would like to stand in front of my family, my community, my friends, everybody, and make my vows to you. But they may not see it that way, or vice versa. I feel like for some of you, you are definitely not on the right page about what commitment means to you. For some of you, it may be that we move in together and we have to be together every day. But again, they may not agree with that. So there's definitely some sort of an issue that is not about love here, because I feel like the love is there. There's deep, deep love here between the two of you. There is deep love. There's deep connection. That is not the issue. The issue is definitions. Like, what does love look like to you? What does love look like to them? And I feel like you may have been, butting heads over how you want your love to play out. Like, what do you need from your person to have your needs met? What do they need from you to have their needs met? And I feel like there has been some sort of an attachment here to what those results are. And I feel for many of you, that's what may have caused the friction. See, the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So I feel like either both of you or one of you was too attached to the way you perceived this relationship, this connection to work itself out. You had certain visions, they had certain visions. Somebody here was very attached to that end result, and that might have created some sort of discussions or disagreements between the two of you, where you just were not seeing eye to eye on how you wanted your relationship to look. I'm also feeling that for many of you, you also were maybe not seeing eye to eye on what next steps you wanted to take in this connection. Like, what is it that you were looking to happen? But see, here's the thing. Your person, they still very much see you as their ideal life partner with this Queen of Pentacles. It's like even though you guys are or may have stepped away right now, even if you guys are really struggling right now because you may feel like you're just not on the same page. And I feel that there is a definite deep level of frustration here that both of you are feeling, because I'm getting the energy that both of you feel like, wow, we love each other so much. We have never felt this kind of connection with anybody else in our lives before, ever. Then why can't we get it together? What is going on here? Why can't we get this relationship on the same page? Why are we not on the same page? Why can't we agree? Why can't we get this relationship back on track? Because I do feel for many of you that you feel like you've just gotten off track. Even though there's deep love, even though there's deep passion. So I feel that another thing that your love feels right now is that regardless of the fact that you guys are off track right now, it's like they still see you as the person that they want to spend the rest of their life with, that they want to settle down with, as in eventually get on that same page with. So I'm not feeling an energy here of them giving up on this connection. You are still their Queen of Pentacles, right? You are still the person that they most want to build a home and a life with. And that is why right now this separation or this struggle is definitely inspiring, motivating, and energetically kind of illuminating the path for your love to finally wake up. See, wake up, it's your moment. So it's like they are taking this time to become much more conscious, much more aware of why is it that they are stuck in a particular position. Because I do feel that they've been kind of holding on to their position. There's an energy here of them not wanting to budge or compromise in terms of what they wanted or what they needed. And I feel that, because they weren't willing to, you may have said, then I don't want to either, because this should be a two-way street. I shouldn't be the one who's always compromising. I shouldn't be the one who's always the one to back down. So I am getting this energy here that you tried very hard to be flexible. You tried very hard to be the person who is the understanding one, but you got to a certain extent, you got to a point where you're like, you know what, why am I always backing down? Why can't you back down for once? And I feel that this has been actually a good thing, because you realize that this was also a matter of your own pride, your own self-respect. You did everything you could. You took a lot of efforts. You compromised. You hustled for this, as in like you did everything you could. You gave it your 110%. You tried to make this work any which way you could. And then it got to a point where you were like, you know what? Now it's about me, my pride, and my self-respect. So I feel that you may have just cut off this person. You may have said enough is enough. If you don't see my worth, if you don't see my value, I see it and I'm stepping away, because now if you want me, you're going to have to come to me. You're going to have to show me that you are willing to back down, that you are willing to work with me, that this is not just a one-way street. And so I do feel that they are coming to that conclusion as well with this breach, with this whale card right here, which is really interesting. It's like they are awakening, they are coming out, like they've been kind of like below the surface here. A lot of it has been denial, a lot of it has been resistance, but it's like in this waking up, this awakening that they are having, they are finally coming and breaching the surface of their own negativity, their own resistance, and coming out into this fresh air, which is really, really good, because look, we're getting confirmations of it right here. See? Caterpillar, right? To me, this is also the energy of transformation. See, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Triumph over troubles and obstacles, right? Look at this. Look at how much energy we have here. A lot of animal totems, which are beautiful. We have the whale, we have the eagle, and we have the caterpillar. So we have three beautiful animals that really represent transformation, represent freedom, represent flying and change and, beauty, right? The beauty of triumphing over your troubles, the beauty of having the option. Are you wanting to fly away? Because if you do want to liberate yourself from the situation, you have the power to do so. And many of you may have already done that. Many of you have already kind of stepped away into your freedom, but you may be keeping the doors open because you know that there's a lot of love here, right? So you may be keeping a door or a window open for this person to come and prove themselves to you, to show you that they can also come forward and put in the same amount of effort that you have put in. And so that is why I feel like there's also a beautiful energy here coming through of you staying optimistic about your life, your love, everything here. So I do feel that this is a mirroring energy, that you guys still, even though you may be in struggle or separation, you guys are still holding on to some form of optimism that this situation can be worked out. Okay, I don't think either of you have given up on this. I don't think your love has given up on this. I feel that they are wanting this change. They are wanting to stay optimistic, because look at their specific messages to you. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Okay, so, right, we have the lover's energy here. We have the confirmation of that. So they do love you, but there is some sort of fear because, again, I feel like because you may have stepped away, or you may have said, look, enough is enough. You need to get your act together, or else I'm gone. Dude, I'm gone. Dudette, I'm gone. All right. So now they're afraid, like, ooh, wow, they scared me here. What if it's over? Even though I'm optimistic, it's like they're hoping against hope that you haven't completely moved on, that they haven't lost you. See, I knew you were right, but couldn't admit it to myself or you. You were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. Okay, so they don't want to be out in the cold anymore. They don't. You were home to them. You were the love of their life. You still are. They may have tried to do things in a way that just didn't work for you with that Hierophant in reverse, right? There's something here where you guys, if this door is open, if this window is open between the two of you, then this person is going to have to come back and work with you as to what does this connection truly look like? What is it that both of you want, that you're on the same page about? So let's get some final messages. See? Oh my gosh. Let's get some final messages here, and we'll answer your question. See, this is the thing. So this is the same energy here. There's a very strong energy here that you guys are each other's home, because we're getting the home, cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other. You are each other's home because of this lover's energy, and you are their Queen of Pentacles. This is also the energy of home. So you are each other's person here. And I feel like with this, oopsies, with this no energy, I feel like it's like you guys having to bring down whatever resistance you've had up till now. That's going to be the issue here. You guys are going to have to work through whatever was this resistance where you guys just were not on the same page, where you were saying no to what the other person wants, or how the other person sees commitment. I think this is the main thing here that you guys are going to work out together. So at some point, both of you are going to have to drop these no's in order to come to some sort of an agreement here of what you want this commitment and what this life together to truly look like. Okay, so think of your question. Okay, what is the one pressing question that you have here about this connection? And we are going to answer it. There's something better. There's something better. Okay, so that is the answer to your question, my beautiful group one. So if you haven't already, please do make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. It means so much to me. Make sure that you leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this reading. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. Okay, my beauties who chose the orange stone, here is your reading. Answering the question, if your love misses you, what are they thinking and feeling about you and your connection? We're also going to be getting specific messages from them, their higher self, to you. We're also going to be looking at what may be blocking them from coming forward or contacting you. And then we're going to end with answering your question, your pressing question that you have about this connection. All right, let's take a look here. All right, so what I'm feeling here very, very, very quickly, okay, the energy is coming through really strong. What I'm feeling here is that the thing that your person has really struggled with in this connection is their emotions. I'm feeling that they still have a bit of growing up to do. And I don't mean that from an age perspective. I mean that from an energy perspective, as in, I feel like when it comes to their emotional development, they definitely need to mature. Okay, so this is the energy of somebody who has a bit of emotional immaturity going here. And I do feel that because of that, you guys have struggled in this connection, as in, I do feel this energy of it being very stressful. I do feel that you have understood this. Like, you knew as you fell in love, as you got to know this person, I feel that you saw this pretty clearly, that, hey, when things are difficult, or when your person is triggered by stress or obstacles or things that are going wrong in life, they tend to become very emotional. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, it's better to be, I guess, in tune with your emotions than to be completely, not in tune with your emotions. But I feel like oftentimes what's happened with your person is that they let their emotions run away with them. As in, they're not able to manage them as effectively as they could. And that has definitely been an issue, not only in your relationship, but it's also been an issue in all of their relationships. So this is somebody who has a hard time dealing with their emotions. And so they do tend to go up and down a lot. And they may even be going through extremes. I do feel that for some of you, not for all of you, I don't want to say bipolar, but I don't know why Spirit's just sending me that that word. But what I mean by that is that they don't necessarily have to be bipolar or have that diagnosis. It's just that their highs are very high and their lows are very low. Okay, this person. So when everything's going great, like they are doing amazing, and the two of you are doing amazing. Like you've had the best times because when they were happy and things were working, everything was fantastic. But when things go wrong, that's when they become very extreme. And this is something that I feel that many of you have been struggling with, is this kind of like extreme lows that your person goes through, where they just don't know how to get themselves out of either depression or anxiety, or just feeling very hopeless, or feeling like they can't control their emotions and they don't know what to do. So this has been a real issue. And what's interesting though, and what I find very hopeful here, because I do see a very hopeful energy coming through. I do see a lot of positive energy coming through, because one of the things that's coming through clearly here is that if this situation has caused this struggle and separation between the two of you, your person has opened their eyes to the fact that they can't live like this anymore. Like they have to address this in them. They are coming from the viewpoint, the mindset that enough is enough, as in they are tired of feeling this way. They don't want to feel these kind of really difficult highs and lows that then affect their relationship with you. They don't want to lose you over it, nor do they want to lose other relationships. Like I feel like they've been very unhappy in their life because of this cycle. But now it's like they've gotten to a point where losing you, or even the threat of losing you, has opened up their eyes to the fact that I need to do something. Like I have to stop this. I cannot go on like this. So this is what's very hopeful. 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay. They want to come out of this cycle of happiness and despair, a lot of emotions that are out of control. So what they're trying to do is temper themselves down, right? With this Queen of Swords energy. This is good. This is good because this energy is going to balance out this highly emotional energy, right? They are looking to, okay, how can I calm down? What can I do to be more logical? You know, in the times when I am having like an emotional outbreak where I'm just kind of out of control emotionally, how can I teach myself? You know, I also feel for many of you, they are going to therapy. So your person is going to counseling or therapy to also get strategies, help, professional help to how to access this Queen of Swords more within them, which is the energy of being more logical, of being more practical, of being able to manage your emotions in an effective way, growing up and maturing to the point where it's like, it's time for you to see that, you know, negativity and positivity come and go. Good situations and bad situations come and go. But all that matters is our response to them. How we respond to any given situation is what determines who we are. And I feel like your person has really struggled in the way that they respond to things, right? So that is why they are seeking or trying to figure out how they can get the help that they need so that they can emotionally mature, growing up, wanting to grow and experience rejection of perpetual youth. So you see how there's this really hopeful energy of them stepping into a much better place mentally and emotionally, where they can manage these emotions and they can get their relationships back on track and they can earn your trust again. They can prove to you that when things go wrong or when you guys disagree, that they're not going to just start lashing out, that they're not just going to go like really out of control with their emotions, and they don't want to scare you, because I do feel that this person, for some of you in certain cases, they really scared you with how emotional they get. And for some of them it comes out as anger, for some of them it comes out as resentment, some of them it comes out as criticism, where like they trying to deflect the blame off of themselves, in trying to not take responsibility for the fact that their emotions are not being managed by them correctly, they may project it back onto you. Like they may criticize you and say, no, you're the problem, no, you're the one who's doing this. So I feel that for many of you, there are different types of scenarios within this. Like your person acts out in different ways, right? And so but the great thing here again is that they are coming to the end of that cycle, as in they are putting in the work, the effort, everything that is necessary for them to move on from that state of being. This Wheel of Fortune is such a beautiful, hopeful card, telling us that this karmic cycle, this cycle that they have been in, is coming to an end, or is going to be resolved by them, because they are now taking the active role of healing. Okay, because there's something in them that needs to be healed. These emotions that are always out of control, these high highs and low lows, are coming from certain aspects of their life, of their experience, of their upbringing, that they have not healed. Okay, there's something here that they haven't healed. And that's why I feel like, again, many of them are going to a counselor or therapist, or many of them could be inspired to do that, by family, by friends, by maybe even by you. If you guys are in contact again, this may be the next step that they need to take, so that they can heal these wounds, so they can start managing their emotions better. Because look at this. Look at this. Romance celebration party. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So I do feel that their healing is this precious gift that they are going after right now. And it is definitely priceless. Like, it is worth more than this beautiful diamond here, because the most precious gift your person can get right now is healing themselves, so they can renew your love. I feel like this is exactly what they want to do. They miss you. They miss you so much. If you have stepped back or you're in some form of separation, they are missing your love. Your love, your understanding, everything that you did to make this connection move forward despite their erratic behavior is something that they really appreciate. You were a precious gift in their lives, and they want to renew that love. Okay, they want to renew this romance, this celebration. They want to celebrate with you. That's why I feel that for many of them, they are definitely ready. Like, they're at a precipice. They're at a point where it's either change, seek help, fix this, or you are going to be miserable forever. Like, it's a do or die kind of moment for them. Just like this person right here. Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So there's definitely a lot of that pent up stress, a lot of those pent up emotions, a lot of emotions that have been pented up, that are coming out, but not in the right way. Right? That need to be managed, that need to be understood, that need to be taken care of. And so this is good. This is all energy of healing, of your person wanting to heal these issues and wanting to grow up. And look at this. Why? Because they want to come to you with a new promise. They want to come to you with a new offer of love. Look, this is how they want the two of you to be. They want to promise you this vision. They want to make good on this promise, and they know they can't do that as long as they are in this kind of energy, right? They know they can't do that if they're going to kind of wallow in this energy. So this is really positive. Let's take a look at their specific messages to you. I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? So as some of them are going through this healing process, you know, it may have been a while since you've heard from them. It may be a while since you have walked away. For some of you, it could be weeks, it could be months, right? There may be some sort of time that has passed here, but they want you to know that they haven't forgotten you. They have certainly not put away this relationship or this connection. But they are wondering, for some of you, if it's been a long time, is it too late? Can you forgive them? Can you see that they are making progress? Do you even care that they are trying to help themselves here? I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said. It was wrong to take out my frustration on you. Okay, so again, that's that energy, right? I feel like some of you have walked away from this person because you couldn't take their anger, their frustration, their, you know, really intense emotions, right? They're kind of being emotionally out of control, not able to manage those emotions. That's maybe the reason why you walked away. And now they are feeling like they said so many hurtful things to you and they're regretting it so deeply. And for some of you who may have moved on, look at this. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. So even if you haven't, even if you're not dating currently or whatever is the case with you, there's something that they may be seeing on your social media which makes them think that you have moved on, right? So that's also hurting them. So Spirit, can you please tell us more? What more can you tell us here about what is going on with your love? See? Oh, wow. What more is going on here that we need to know, Spirit? See? Definitely. So see, they are trying to rise above drama, obstacles, pettiness. Find the strength to rise, and loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. So see, this is the thing. Your person knows this now. They are fully conscious and aware that by living this kind of life, by not being able to manage those emotions, by having those emotional roller coasters, those high highs and low lows, it's like they have to find themselves again. They have to find out who they truly are beneath all of that. Beneath all the drama, the obstacles, the turmoil, you know, the heightened emotions, the, you know, sense of feeling like you're out of control. They have lost so much because of that. They've lost you. They've lost other people. They've missed out on so many good things in life because of that. So now it's like they are regrouping. They are suffering this loss. They are missing you, but they're also trying to find themselves again. They are trying to figure out who they really are now and who they truly want to be moving forward. So this is actually very, very hopeful. So now the situation is going to be about you deciding, do you want to be part of this, right? Because, you know, they are looking to renew this love. So you may be the one who's deciding whether it is worth it for you to accept them, to give them a second chance or not. So let's look at what is your pressing question. Would you like to close your eyes and think deeply about your question here for Spirit? And we're going to get you an answer. Spirit, please tell us, what is the answer to our beautiful ones who are watching this? What is the answer to their question? Wait. All right, so you know what your question was. Your answer is wait. All right, so please do let me know what you thought of this reading in the comment box below. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share if you liked this video. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my loves who chose the green crystal, here is your reading, where we are going deep on, does your person miss you? What are their thoughts and feelings about you and this connection? We're also going to be looking at what may be blocking them from contacting you or coming forward at this time. And we're going to get specific messages from their deepest heart, higher self, to you. And then we're going to end with answering your most pressing question about your connection. Okay, so let's take a look at the energies here. Wow. Wow. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that there has definitely been some sort of toxic energy in your connection that has kept your person from being able to make good decisions. Okay, so I do feel that whatever issues that have come up that have caused you guys to struggle or have a hard time in this connection, or have even made either one or both of you step away, it was because of some sort of indecision, as in some sort of a feeling here where people were not willing to take decisive action. And I'm feeling that a lot of that had come from them. As in, for some reason, they were just not willing to take the decisions and the actions that were necessary to make this relationship work, to get it out of a stuck energy, and to actually move it forward. Okay, so there was a lot of blocking energy, okay? And I feel that it's coming from this devil. Right? And look at these major spiritual lessons that your person is going through right now as well, because we're getting them with the Judgment, the devil, and with the Two of Swords in reverse here. So with this energy, I'm feeling like this was the primary reason why you guys are struggling. There was something here in your person that is a huge block for them. Okay. And whatever this is, it truly has blocked them from being able to accept real love in their life. So with the devil's energy, I mean, I always feel that it is a continuum. Like it's like a sliding scale of all the things that we know don't serve us, but somehow we cannot let go of them. So, on the lower end of the scale, it could be things like, we're easily triggered, or, we have some resentments, or we have some anger in life. We have some self-pity, like we feel like, things didn't go our way, and why is it always us and not anybody else? And, we look on Instagram and people have such perfect lives, but why not us, right? So that's like one side of it. And then it can go all the way sliding to the deeper ones, right? Drug addiction, sex addiction, addiction to toxic behavior and toxic people that you cannot let go of. So I do feel for some of you, this is not for all of you, there is some sort of a third party here that your person cannot let go of, or has not been able to let go of, or that person hasn't let them go. And so their energy is lingering. For some of you, that is a definite possibility here. And because of that toxic connection, whether your person is trying to get out of it or not, or whether they're just struggling with trying to manage somebody, because see, I feel like for some of you, this is even somebody from the past, as in your person may have already broken up with them, but they still have to interact with them. It could be like an ex-spouse where they share children, and that person is trying to manipulate your person through the kids, trying to keep your person in a bad energy, trying to bring them down, trying to harass them. So I do feel that for some of you, that is the case. For some of you, it's also that whatever this past person, they may even be using pity, as in they may be more subtle in the way that they manipulate your person, as in they don't come off as a bad person, but inside they are a bad person. But they're very good at hiding it, right? So they're very good at hiding their manipulation by making it subtle and by making it more about pity, like trying to get your love's sympathy. Okay, so they manipulate not from anger or from hatred or from, fighting, but they manipulate from sympathy, like, oh, I really need your help. Gosh, I'm really struggling with this. Can you help me? I need a shoulder to cry on. I'm going through such a hard time, that kind of stuff. So again, this is for some of you, not for all of you. But I do feel that there is a definite issue here with toxic energies, toxic behaviors that need to be addressed. And so what was happening is that because of these toxic energies, because of whatever was holding your person back here, they were not taking the right decisions. They were not able to take decisions that were good for this relationship. So I do feel that they sabotaged this relationship in many ways with you, even though they didn't really want to. Okay, it's not like they were looking to sabotage this relationship, but it's almost like they could not help themselves. They were so caught up in whatever is this bind that they're in, okay, that they're so distracted by, that they became very indecisive. And indecisive in the sense that they just did not do anything to get out of that blocked energy, right? They were not making choices. See, isn't it so interesting that we got this Two of Swords in reverse along with the choices card here? See, feeling blocked and restrained. So I do feel that what's interesting here is that the energy that I'm getting from your person about this is that they were not really blocked, as in they chose to be. So the one choice that they did make, unfortunately, was the choice to say, oh no, I can't do anything about this situation. I mean, I really don't know what to do. I just have all of this other, I have these responsibilities, or I have these other things that I have to do, or whatever excuses that they were making. The choice they were making was to stay blocked, was to not make a choice. You know how sometimes the only choice we make is to not make choices. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what happens to a lot of people. They keep themselves stuck by making the choice to just hold still and not move forward. And oftentimes we lose things that are so good for us because we decided to sabotage our forward movement. And that's the feeling, the energy that is coming through here from your person very, very strongly. And see, and that is why I feel that they need, one of the blocks that they need to work on is this surrender to complete healing, because there is definitely something here that they need to fix, right? Anytime you're coming from the devil's energy, you know that there is healing to be done. You know that there are better choices to be made, and you're not making them, but you need to start to, because the thing is that they really, really miss you. Even though they didn't take the right decisions, even though they didn't make the right choices to come forward in this connection, they are really missing you, right? They don't want to be without you. They don't want you out of their life, and yet they weren't making the choices. See, so look at this. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So this is what they are doing. This is the new choice that they are making. And I see this because look at this. Give your relationship a chance along with this Judgment card. So what I'm feeling here from them is that they are slowly, now this is not the fastest moving energy, but they are slowly moving forward. They are slowly getting themselves out of this indecisive energy because they want a new beginning with you, Judgment. They want to reinvent themselves. They want to reinvent this connection. They want forward movement in this connection because they truly miss you very much. Why? Because you are literally their sanctuary. So see, in whatever this devil's energy that they were going through here, and whether it was a third party, past, present, could be either, whether it was them having certain addictions to certain types of behavior, certain types of people, whatever it was that was haunting them here, that was keeping them stuck, they came to believe and know that you were their sanctuary from those negative, evil kind of tendencies, you know, as in not that your love is evil, but just that energy is evil, right? The devil's energy is evil because what is evil? It keeps you from realizing your greatest good, right? It's an energy that obstructs you, that keeps you imprisoned in the negative, even when you are struggling to come out of it into the positive, right? It denies you all the goodness that you deserve. So they know that you are their sanctuary from this. They know that you tried whatever you could do to help them heal, to help them come out of that energy. And I feel like they really do feel that you are their good fortune, that meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to them because you were the only person who could get through to them. I feel like they had blocked off a lot in their life and in their hearts, but you saw through it. You were able to get through to them and they started to rely on you deeply as their sanctuary, right? So you are definitely their good fortune. And they are wanting now to make the choices, the right choices that bring the two of you together with this Judgment's energy, with this new beginning. I also feel for some of you, this is important because I feel that they do have some sort of a very good and loyal friend who also has your backs. As in, I feel like they have a friend in their life who truly loves you both, who loves you and them and wants the two of you to be together. And I do feel that when you're in this kind of devil's energy, when you're not seeing straight and you're not making the right decisions for yourself, this is where a loyal and good friend who has your best interests at heart is going to help you also to get out of this devil's energy. So I feel like if you have been in struggle or separation, you two haven't been talking, because, you know, it's obviously more complicated in a romantic relationship. I feel that in the separation, your person has turned to a good friend to talk to them. And I feel like that friend is actually helping this situation. That friend is helping your love to see the light, to get out of this devil's energy and to start making the right decisions. So this has been a very good influence on your person. Whoever this friend is, they really care and they've been a good influence and they're truly helping them to move forward through their friendship and their support, because I feel like your love needs that. So here are their special messages. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. See, they miss you dearly. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. See, isn't that beautiful? And I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Again, with this devil's energy, when you are under this energy, the negativity, the confusion, the conflict, the obstacles, all of those toxic things are obviously going to make you feel like you've lost yourself. So this is so beautiful. This, along with this Judgment's energy, is so lovely because your person wants you to see the real them. They feel that this devil's energy has really kept the real them from coming out. They feel like that you love them, but you haven't even seen how good they can be, who the real person is behind that energy, right? So they really want you to see them for who they are, like the real them without the devil's energy, the good side, the side that is decisive, the side that knows that they want this new beginning and they want it with you. So let's get some final messages here. What else does Spirit want us to know? All right, so see, this is the thing. They feel that up until now, they have done you wrong. Why? Because they were unawakened, right? As when you are in this devil's energy, you are definitely unawakened to what real love is, right? Who truly loves you, who doesn't really love you, right? Especially for those of you who have that some sort of a third party or some sort of an influence coming from elsewhere that's influencing them wrong, right? It keeps you unawakened to who truly loves you, who has your back and who does not. And I feel like that is why there was a hesitation in making the choice, right? Your love was hesitating in making the right decisions because they were under this kind of, I don't like to say spell, but you know, like bad negativity, bad negative energy. But that's why I feel like through them now opening up, becoming awakened, they know that it is you and these good friends they have who are the ones who truly love them, who are the right people. And now they're gonna let go of this energy. So beautiful, beautiful. So now actually think about the question that you have. What is the one pressing question you have about this connection? Spirit, can you please give us the answer? Listen to your intuition. Okay, that is the answer to your question. So if you haven't already, please do make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me. Also, make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video.